Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. We are here with the Raw After Survivor Series. We have a lot going on tonight. Damien Sandow is fired. I've been told that we have a lot to reveal tonight. Without further ado, let's get the show underway. Well, look who it is. Shouldn't be surprised that this is how we're starting Raw, given Damien Sandow's not around. It was about a coin toss who was going to start Raw after a pay-per-view with these two, wasn't it? One half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the leader of the Monday Night Messiahs, Seth Rollins, making his way to the ring. What does Rollins have to say tonight? Only 1/3 of the champion of the tag team champions, I suppose. Of course, the Messiahs defending under the Freebird rule, which means any combination of Rollins, Thorne, and Madden could be defending the championships. So Seth Rollins makes his way to the ring. What does Seth Rollins have to say here on Monday Night Raw? Well, I suppose we're about to find out. What does the Messiah have to say to the people? Of course, I would say that the people might actually be on the side of Rollins tonight after he helped kick Sandow out of the LS11 Universe. Seth Rollins is here. He's gone. Once and for all, he's gone. Sandow's no longer my problem. He's no longer Raw's problem. Fired. Once and for all. We apparently have a new general manager, but that is not anything I'm concerned with right now, because there is only one thing left for me, and that is to take what I've been cheated out of so many times now. I want the WWE Championship at TLC. So whoever runs this ship now, I want you to get out here and give me what I deserve. Wait, what? What the? Will it? That's the NXT General Manager, William Regal. What is Regal doing on Raw? Regal marching down the ramp. What is the NXT GM doing here? This is interesting. Regal marching right down the ramp to confront Rollins, it would seem. Well, Regal is in the ring. Hello, Seth. Regal? What are you doing here? This isn't NXT. You're right, Seth. It is not. It is in fact Monday Night Raw, and I am in fact the new Raw General Manager. Well, Regal, you know good and well I should be challenging for the WWE Championship at TLC. Seth, you are an incredible performer. There is no denying that. You are one of the best we have here on Monday Night Raw and in the WWE. But it's a whole new landscape in Universe Mode. Triple H is running SmackDown. I've been moved to Raw. We're going to have a new general manager on NXT. Many people here on Raw want title matches. And I can't give everyone a title match at once. So I've come up with a simple solution. And that is that over the next 3 weeks, we are going to have fatal 4-way matches. We're going to have 3 of them. The winners of these fatal 4-ways will challenge Bobby Roode in a fatal 4-way TLC match in 4 weeks' time. Because, Seth, I know a fantastic business opportunity when I see one. And the competitors in those matches will be the first Fatal 4-Way, Keith Lee, Kevin Owens, Riddle, and making his Raw debut, Mustafa Ali. The second Fatal 4-Way will see Murphy, Finn Balor, United States Champion El Generico, and Braun Strowman. And finally, Seth, yourself, right now, against Apollo Crews, Roman Reigns, and Raw's newest acquisition. Well, the GM has spoken, and Regal leaves the ring. Who's Raw's newest acquisition? Well, the new GM has spoken. As Seth Rollins awaits in the ring, we're starting the show off with a Fatal 4-Way. Of course, if you don't know how Fatal 4-Ways work in this universe, it's elimination, because I can't be asked to deal with all these pin breakups. Apollo Crews out next, making his way to the ring. What an opportunity this is for the 12 guys involved in these Fatal 4-Ways. We now got it revealed. It was just kind of casually mentioned, Mustafa Ali's been traded to Raw? That's awesome. We have a new star coming out in this matchup. Regal, on his first night, is making some big moves here on Monday Night Raw. I am so excited for these Fatal 4-Ways over these next few weeks. And especially the Fatal 4-Way that's going to follow at TLC, a Fatal 4-Way TLC match, that's going to be insane. It could be argued that Rollins should be next in line for the title, but it could be argued so many people should be next in line for the title. So I have to agree, the GM is doing such a great job on his first night by getting all these people and giving them the opportunities to earn championship matches. And that's one thing I've always admired about Mr. Regal as well, is that he makes people earn opportunities. He doesn't just hand them out to people he likes, like a former GM did. As here comes the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. He doesn't have his new music for a reason. We're holding off on it until something special. Don't, just bear with me on that before you start asking the comments. We're holding off on it for a reason. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, making his way to the ring. To make everyone acknowledge him tonight. He knocked off Matt Riddle the other night at Survivor Series. Fairly quick fashion for Reigns. Reigns tonight has to go through Apollo Crews, his former partner in Seth Rollins from their days in the Shield, and whoever Raw's newest acquisition is. So who did Regal manage to get on Monday nights? Oh yes. Oh, all of the yes to this, please and thank you. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has just picked up some strong style with Shinsuke Nakamura. Former two-time Intercontinental Champion, the King of Strong Style, has arrived to Raw. He's wearing the right color for it. And now Nakamura, on his first night, could join the WWE title match at tables, ladders, and chairs. Rollins, Crews, Reigns, Nakamura. Here we go. Here we go. As Apollo going right after Raw's newest acquisition and Nakamura, who turns it around. Rollins and Reigns, the former Shield brothers, going at it. As Nakamura going after Apollo, grabs him. Nakamura with Apollo into big German suplex. And now, oh, Nakamura knee to the back of Apollo and one to the head. Rollins kicking down Reigns. Nakamura with another knee to the head. And now Rollins picks Reigns up, and Rollins with Reigns over the top. Seth Rollins. Nakamura with a kick to the back of Apollo. And now Reigns getting into the ring. And Reigns, well, Nakamura trying to tap out Cruz early here. Cruz could be in some trouble. And now Nakamura, no, rolled through by Apollo. Rollins does the same to Reigns. And now Nakamura with Cruz over the top. And Shinsuke for a right. Apollo counters. Apollo, oh, Nakamura gets drop kicked. Rollins, crossbody from Cruz. One, no. And now Nakamura and Cruz both turn their attention to Rollins. Nakamura, knee to the ribs of Rollins. And the overhead kick. Rollins, whoa, Nakamura, clothesline from Cruz. And now Apollo turns his attention to the Tribal Chief. Reigns with a kick to the ribs. Right hand, Apollo counters. Apollo now knocks Reigns in the corner. Apollo Cruz with Reigns off the middle rope. Crossbody. And now Nakamura with a kick to the head. Bird shot, Nakamura with the right. Apollo knocked back. Nakamura throws Apollo over the top. Shinsuke went for a right. Apollo counters. Apollo back in the ring. Rollins full Nelson overhead to Reigns. Apollo drops Shinsuke. Rollins, whoa, covered by Cruz. 1, 2, no. And now Apollo turns his attention to the Messiah. Reigns shoves down Rollins. Reigns and Cruz apparently have some unfinished business in this match. And now Reigns picks Cruz up, gut wrenches him. Rollins slides right back into it though. Rollins rolls the Tribal Chief through. Super kick. Rollins into a cover. 1, 2, no. And now Nakamura rolled through by Apollo. And now Rollins trying to take out Roman. Rollins, kick to the ribs, off the ropes. Curb stomp. Cover him, Seth. Is the Tribal Chief the first one gone? 2, 3. Rollins gets Reigns. Rollins eliminates Reigns. Nakamura is down as Cruz back into the ring. Now Cruz rolls Rollins through. 1, 2. Oh! Cruz got Rollins. And now we're down to 2 just like that. Raw's newest acquisition, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Apollo Crews as Nakamura scoops up Apollo. Landslide. Down goes Crews. Nakamura picks him up now. Nakamura went for a right. Crews counters. Crews kicks him in the ribs. Went for a right. Nakamura kicks him in the ribs. Shinsuke, no, went for a drop kick, did Crews. Crews gets caught, knocked in the corner. Crews turned around by Nakamura. And now Nakamura, knee to the ribs. Takes him down with a clothesline. And now Apollo springs back to his feet. Apollo with a clothesline. And another. Apollo Crews. Clothesline in the corner. Off the ropes. Ducks him. Clothesline. Kip up. Apollo Crews. Standing shooting star. Make sure Nakamura is going to stay in place. Apollo Crews to the top. Big splash. Apollo now standing over Shinsuke. Apollo Crews. Here we go. Oh no, Nakamura counters. And Shinsuke, whoa, went for the kick. Crews spins him around. Apollo kicks him in the ribs. Nakamura scoops up Crews. Has him up. Head first into the ropes with a stun gun. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now Crews getting punched in the face by Nakamura. Nakamura now standing over Crews. Crews is down. Apollo turned over by Nakamura. Nakamura grabs him, wrenches back on the neck of Apollo. Nakamura cranking back. And Apollo goes down. Crews rolls into the bottom rope. Nakamura slides to the outside with him. Crews, oh, throws Nakamura into the barricade. Nakamura, right hand to the back. Nakamura, no. Oh, thrown in the barricade. Oh, mods, ladies and gentlemen. And now look at this, Apollo. Oh, Samoan drop. He picks up Nakamura. Crews with a kick to the ribs. And now Apollo Crews. Nakamura turns him around. Nakamura. Oh, puts Crews up in the ropes. Nakamura rolls through. Knee into the ribs. Down goes Apollo Crews. Cover. 1, 2, no. Apollo Crews is in some trouble right now. Nakamura tells him, come on. Tells him again, and Apollo is gonna oblige with the spinning sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Apollo Crews has punched his ticket to TLC as the first man in the Fatal 4-Way ladder match. For the first time in his career, Apollo Crews is challenging for the WWE Championship. Apollo Crews is challenging for the WWE title. No love lost to Nakamura on his first night. He put up a hell of a fight. But Apollo Crews finally getting his dues. And with that going down, let's see what's going on with the rest of Raw. Well, we've just seen our opening contest there. What a matchup it was. Apollo Crews, the dark horse in that match by a long shot, gets the opportunity for the WWE title at TLC. We'll see 2 more qualifying matches over these next couple weeks. El Generico, the U.S. champion, knocked off Titus O'Neil in a Survivor Series rematch. The Usos pick up a big tag team win over GYV. Charlotte Flair continues her winning ways over Bayley. Up next, Keith Lee is going to be in action. And in the main event, the Rollins Championship is on the line as Rhea Ripley takes on, potentially for one night only, a returning Beth Phoenix. Well, we have some more singles action coming up. But first, a Patreon ad break. Subscribing on YouTube is both free and appreciated. But another way that you can support the channel, if you are willing and able, is on Patreon. The LS11 Universe Patreon is linked in the description of every video that we have on the channel. Patreons get cool rewards, like personalized thank you videos, their name in the credits of videos on the channel, early access to side series like GM modes and Road to WrestleMania playthroughs, access to voting on the bi-weekly watch-alongs, and a bi-weekly podcast hosted by myself and Ray, where you get to learn more about us and more about decisions made behind the scenes. If you want to support us on Patreon, it's very appreciated, as it both helps the channel and helps support Ray's unhealthy Dr. Pepper addiction. Woo! Now, back to the show. Here comes the former United States Champion. His new theme, still not bloody released, whatever the deal there is. It's Keith Lee making his way to the ring. Keith Lee will have an opportunity in one of the Fatal 4-Ways next week. Or excuse me, in 2 weeks' time. It'll be 2 weeks for Keith Lee. He will have it on the 3rd episode of Raw this month. In a matchup with Kevin Owens, Riddle, and Murphy. Of course, and just so everyone's aware, the other Fatal 4-Way next week will be the main event. It will be Mustafa Ali, El Generico, Finn Balor, and Braun Strowman. Keith Lee has made his way to the ring tonight for this matchup. Here comes Keith Lee. Keith Lee with a clothesline. Now Keith, belly to belly. This poor guy, I assume this guy is just a local talent, maybe? Did we pay him a couple $100 to be here? Kick to the ribs from Keith. Pulls him in. Well, thanks for coming, whoever you are. Never seen this man before in my life. Spirit bomb for your troubles. 1, 2, 3. Keith Lee with a win. Keith Lee gets the big win, but up next, it's our main event for the Raw Women's Championship. So it's now time for the main event, as the following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Raw Women's Championship. Here comes the challenger, the returning Glamazon. As I said, is it for one night only? Who knows? Beth Phoenix. Last time we saw her, she was challenging for the Raw title against Ronda Rousey. So now tonight, she's challenging Rhea Ripley one more time. Here comes the Raw Women's Champion, the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. Ripley put Bayley in her rear view mirror the other night at Survivor Series, finally ending that rivalry once and for all. And now Ripley marching her way down the ramp. Ripley and Phoenix going one-on-one. The Raw Women's Championship. Beth Phoenix, Rhea Ripley. Here we go. This is the opportunity for a lifetime for Rhea Ripley to take on a legend here in the women's wrestling world. Knee in the face in the WWE Women's Division. Oh, Beth Phoenix kick to the ribs. Beth Phoenix, of course, considered by many to be way ahead of her time. A victim of her time, as some would say. There's an arm drag from Phoenix to Ripley. Beth Phoenix went for a boot. Ripley grabs her. Ripley sidestepped the boot, suplexes her. Rhea now kicks her in the back, and Rhea Ripley picks Phoenix back up to her feet now, and Rhea Ripley, there's a kick to the head and a right hand. Rhea Ripley grabbed by Phoenix. Beth Phoenix throws her off the ropes. Beth Phoenix ducks her. And tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from the Glamazon. And now Beth pulling back on the arm of Rhea Ripley. And now Phoenix grabs Ripley and drags her away from the ropes. And Rhea Ripley being punched in the face now by Beth Phoenix. And now Ripley sweeps the legs of Phoenix, picks her back up again now, and Rhea Ripley, right hand, and another. Rhea Ripley, oh, what a German suplex to Phoenix. Picks her back up to her feet now, and Rhea Ripley, right hand. And now Beth Phoenix grabs her, and Beth, with Rhea, over the top, out to the floor.
Now Beth Phoenix follows to the outside, and Beth went for a boot. Ripley. Into the barricade goes Beth. Back into the ring now. And now Ripley picks Phoenix back up to her feet again. Right hand. Pulls her in. Has her. And knee to the face. Scooping her right back up to her feet now. And Rhea Ripley. She and Beth Phoenix very much alike in the fact that in their divisions they are significantly bigger, more muscular than some of the women in the other in the division, especially in their time. Known more for their power moves than for... Oh, wait a minute. Ripley. Whoa! Thought she was looking for Riptide. Phoenix. Oh, just laid her out with an electric chair drop. And now Beth picks Ripley up. Beth Phoenix with a kick. Knocks her back. Beth Phoenix throws her into the corner. Phoenix. Clothesline. And for a kick, Ripley rolled out of the way. And now Ripley has the arm taken out by Beth. And Beth Phoenix working over the neck of Ripley. Ripley in some trouble here. Rhea Ripley. No! Knocks down Beth Phoenix. Now Beth Phoenix grabs Ripley and shoves her away. Beth grabs her. No. Ripley counters. And Ripley pulls her in. Rhea Ripley holds her up for a big suplex. And now Ripley grabs Beth, picks her up, pulls her in. We don't see her do this as often as we used to. Pulls her in for Riptide. Cover. 1, 2, no. Beth Phoenix gets the shoulders up. Ripley now picking her up to her feet now, and Rhea went for a kick. Beth takes her down. Rhea Ripley turned over by Phoenix. Beth Phoenix single leg Boston Crab. Could Beth make the women's champion tap out? Rhea Ripley's only been pinned a handful of times in LS11 Universe. In fact, she's only been pinned twice in LS11 Universe. And now Rhea Ripley firing away. And now Beth Phoenix. Whoa, Ripley counters. Ripley pulls her in, scoops her up, slams her down. Taking her back up to her feet now. Rhea Ripley. Oh, what a spear! What a spear from Rhea. Right hand to Phoenix. Oh, and a super kick to the back of the head. Rhea Ripley now standing tall. And now Ripley picks Phoenix up, and Ripley kicks her in the ribs. Right hand. And for another. There's a jab. No. Phoenix tenders. Beth Phoenix. Oh, look at this. Has her up. Torture rack position. Torture rack on Rhea. Look at the strength of Beth Phoenix here. Rhea Ripley rolls through with an arm drag. And now Ripley grabs Beth, picks her up into a suplex. And now Ripley with only one thing to do. Gonna get a big run up from across the ring into big boot. Cover. 1, 2. Thanks for coming, Beth. Ripley fights her way through and retains the Raw Women's Championship. Beth Phoenix put up a fight, but in the end, the legend is not enough to put away the Nightmare. Rhea Ripley's reign continues to tear through the Raw Women's Division. With that said, thank you all for watching this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. I've been Xander, and that was Universe! What the hell? Charlotte? What is Charlotte doing here? Charlotte jumping the Raw Women's Champion. And Flair going into the champion. Oh, what the heck. She's got a table set up at ringside. Flair looking to send a message. Powerbomb through a table to the champion. Charlotte Flair lays out the women's champion to stand tall. And with that said, thank you all for watching. I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Oh dear, I can see your comments now about this. Goodbye.